Hey guys, so before I get into the video, there is one thing I want to say because I kept calling this update 14.6 because at the bottom right hand side of the screen it says update 14.6, but on the game's page it says 14.5, so I don't know which of the two is correct. I said 14.6 this whole video, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making a video on update 14.6 for RPG Simulator. So as you can see, there's not a lot of patch notes, and there also was an update for 14.5, which I didn't make a video on, but not the most stuff in the world is new or changed, so this video won't be too long. But first, as you can see, the lobby is no longer that Halloween autumn fall lobby. It is now more wintry, and I overall think they did a good job on it. And yeah, so the main thing this video is going to be talking about is the two new runes, the Rune of the Shadows and also the Rune of the Holy Light. So both of these runes were given to me by good ol' Invader. I'm putting his name on screen right now. Major shout out to him for letting me use them for this video, because God, I am not going to be able to get them anytime soon. So actually, I have yet to even test the new runes, so I'm going to be learning what they do with you guys right now. So first off, we're going to be testing, let me make sure I pull it up here to show you guys. The first rune I'm going to be testing is the Rune of the Shadows. It requires level 600 plus, a devastating rune used by the dark forces in the past. And then obviously check out the skills in the skill tab again, the usual thing. So this one affects Menacing Shout, turns Menacing Shout into a raging black hole, does the effect of Menacing Shout multiple times. So that's going to be pretty good, I'm assuming. Ground Stomp, summon the dark beings from the depth to take your enemies away. That one also seems to be very good by its description. And then let's see if there's any on support. It looks like it is just those two being affected. Okay, so let's see what they do just in the lobby. Oh my god, that one is absolutely massive. I'm gonna need to test these out against actual mobs, obviously, and then let's see what the Ground Stomp does. Overall, this rune's design is looking fantastic, and this rune can be gotten from the standard rune shards. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. You can get this one by crafting the 100 shards again like usual. And yeah. So, first off, I want to see what the Menacing Shout does now with the Shadow rune on. So I'm going to use it right here. It looks like it does some damage to them. Not the most, I would say. Yeah, no, it does look like it did damage to them a bit because their health is lower. I died. Nice, good job, Shosko. But it does look like it does some damage. I don't think this ability is going to be one used only for damage, but I would say it is very effective at doing its role of sucking in a lot of people. I am sure you could combo this Havoc move with the Ground Stomp right here. Let's see. And that, I think I missed. Well, they both died, so that looks like it does a decent amount of damage together, and then combo that with Havoc and Calamity and everything, and I'm sure you're doing a ton. Let's see how much we do just on this guy with nothing on but that. We did majority of his health with that. So seems like a pretty good rune. If I was using Calamity or even Havoc there, I would have ended up killing him. And if you guys want to see, my stats are not max, but they are pretty dang good. So it's not like I'm a weak player. So now I want to see how much more this does with actual Havagons. We're going to use Menacing Shout, suck them in, then we're going to use Ground Stomp. I think I was a little off there, but they all died. So just adding a simple Havoc on top of it did that much more damage. So overall, the Shadow rune does seem to be a very good one. No. But overall, this rune does seem to be a pretty dang good one. Anyways, I want to start testing the other rune he gave me. So this is the Rune of the Holy Light. So this rune requires level 750. The Colossal of Heavens has bestowed this ancient rune. This rune was one of the very first runes we ever created. Also, I want to say one thing. I can't be the only one that finds it hilarious that literally like a week after my All Runes video comes out, freaking two more runes have to come out and be like, no, Shosko, you did not cover all the runes. You almost did. I want to see what this one does. So, first off, we're going to go to the attack tab. It affects the Heaven Splitter, so it summons the Sword of Divine Light to strike down upon your enemies. Also gives you Piercing Strike, that is changed, turns Piercing Strike into a holy ray of light onto your enemies. Then we also got Cloak of Light. Cloak yourself with Divine Radiance and increase your basic attack, speed, and damage. So I want to see how much this rune is going to be doing. This is the only rune I can think of in the game I'm probably wrong about this, but it is one of the only runes in the game that is actually not dropped from the rune shards. What I mean by the rune shards is, you guys know when you go down in the lobby and craft the runes, there's a little shop that says runes. I don't remember if this rune drops from this boss or the one down there. It's one of the two, I know that for sure. Comment down below if I'm incredibly wrong. First one I see telling me which boss it is from, I am pinning it. I mark my words. But anyways, I digress. I want to see what this rune does. So first, I want to use the Cloak of Light. So now, oh, that looks cool. So now, it should increase my basic attacks. And it definitely did. Okay, let's try using this Pierce on him now. And looks like that did a decent amount. Not as much as I was hoping for though, but I did take care of him pretty easily. 2 of those alone would probably be enough to kill. So now I want to test the Heaven Splitter. Let's see here. And gonna be honest, oh, that does not seem to be too good. Now, I know I'm not using any stacks like Calamity or Havoc, but if you really want to capitalize on this rune, you might not be able to use that Cloak of Light thing. So basically what it's supposed to do is, it says it increases my basic hit damage, but it doesn't seem to be increasing it enough to the point where I would want to use it. I think this setup might even be better with something like Havoc or even Calamity Shout. I don't know, it's hard to say because it does increase your basic attack speed and damage, but are you really using your basic attack speed and damage that much when you're killing big bosses? And overall, the Sword Splitter does not seem to be doing too much. I mean, the Heaven Splitter, sorry, because it's pretty spread out. Out of the 2 runes, which one seems better? I have to say the Shadow Rune. The Shadow Rune, out of the 2, does seem a lot better. I do want to test a Light Rune one more time with using Calamity instead of the Cloak of Light, and that might bring it up to be a little bit better. So let's see. Support, Calamity Shout. Okay, let's see if this is a little bit better. That seems to me to be a little bit better because you're going to be utilizing your main abilities a lot more, absolutely a lot more than you're ever going to be basic attacking. And as you guys can clearly see, I am struggling way more using the Light Rune than I was with the Shadow Rune, so I'm going to personally say Light Rune is okay, doesn't seem to be amazing, but hey, I could be using it totally wrong, or it might even get nerfed, I mean not nerfed, buffed in the future. Well, if I'm going to be honest, I think the Shadow Rune is definitely the one to go for out of the 2. Its Menacing Shout and Ground Stomp seems to be a very good combo, plus you can still use Havoc with it and maximum capitalize on your damage. Plus, if you combo the Shadow Rune with something like, let's see here, combo the Shadow Rune with Snow Queen. I mean, sorry, not Snow Queen, Ice Queen. If you use Ice Queen and then another player is using the Shadow Rune player can use this, the Menacing Shout, suck in everybody, then the Snow Queen player can both use Shatter in the middle and use the Mending Sword so that they take a ton of damage over time. Overall, comboing the Shadow Rune with the Ice Queen rune could be a fantastic combo. That is still shredding, and then that is still shredding. So one thing you do need to think about when using the Rune of Light or Rune of the Shadow is, okay, am I genuinely going to out-damage myself compared to if I was using Azure? As you guys can see, Azure just blows away enemies still, absolutely shreds them, But then go over to the Runes of the Shadows and the Rune of the Holy Light, I was struggling a little bit to actually kill them. So overall, 2 new runes, very cool. I don't know if they're going to be quite as good as the others. Rune of the Shadows, though, I do see some strategies with this one. I just genuinely don't see myself ever really using the Rune of Light. So another thing that was changed in 14.6 was that Dr. V's Labyrinth was nerfed overall by 10%, and the daily quest was also revamped, which is very cool. So why don't I go ahead and do a little bit of the new version of Dr. V's Labyrinth. Let's see how much easier it is. I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be too easy, but we're gonna find out. Let's see if I notice anything different. I forgot, in the raid they have a lot of health in here, actually. That should be, yep, that is enough. So far, I don't even notice a difference, but it's the first room. What can you really do to make that room any easier? So this one, I should be able to notice an actual difference for. Oh, almost got screwed there. And I want to say I do. She is dying so much faster than I've killed her before. And that should be enough. I like how I keep on missing that attack by just like the nicks of my hair. Well, okay, definitely would say she was easier. And yeah, there's not too much to talk about with the latest update because there's no new zone, no nothing like that, but there was the 2 new runes and the slight nerf. Anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching this kind of short update video, and I will be trying to upload videos more often. I know I haven't been the best with it lately. It's about a couple a week and then I like disappear, but that's just because life is very busy right now. And yeah, thanks for watching and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Later.